Figures to be a wet one, but we'll have baseball for you on MLB Network nonetheless. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Colorado Rockies and the Texas Rangers. It's Interleague Baseball, next on MLB Network. Kyle Gibson gets the starting assignment for Texas in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matt, coming on Kyle Gibson to pitch. 4-pitch mix. Not an overpowering guy, more of a pitch-to-contact kind of guy. Fastball 89 to 93, curveball, changeup, and slider. He's a guy you'll know if he's on early, he's going to induce a lot of ground balls. If he's getting pop-ups and fly balls, that's dangerous. He's not a power-type pitcher.
Ready now is Raimel Tapia, and we are set for baseball here this evening. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Oh, and an ugly swing there. It's 0-1.
First pitch, 7 o'clock.
Back up the middle, and that's through for a hit. So that puts the Rockies' leadoff hitter aboard to start the inning.
That's the game plan right there. Elevate the sinker from the offensive standpoint. That's what they talked about in the hitters meeting. And on the flip side, if the pitcher doesn't get that pitch down, there's going to be a call to the pen shortly.
And that'll bring in Garrett Hampson, runner at first to start the inning. And Dan, when it comes to pitching in the rain, what changes?
I think the most difficult part, Matt, is the ball gets slippery. It's hard to keep your hands dry, and if you don't have a good feel on that grip, it's hard to control where you're going to throw the ball.
From the stretch. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
Well, the key for him on the mound is to keep the ball down. Certainly, hollow of the knee or lower. Sinker changeup guy, if he's going to succeed against this lineup, he's got to keep the ball down.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Tapia gets his lead at first, nobody out. Here's a fly ball, well hit. Ranging back is Dahl. He's not going to have a play on it, and this might bring home the runner from first. The relay, and he's safe getting back to second, as he might have been pushing it to try to move up more than 90 feet.
Hey, 2 runners on after back-to-back singles right there. They are in prime position to put the first run on the board right here.
Trevor Story steps in now. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2. And there are the umpires working this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Patrick Johnson.
Yeah, Dan, we got Patrick Johnson behind the dish tonight. Fairly standard strike zone most of the time, but he's definitely a pitcher's umpire.
I always felt like this. He'll give a little bit on the corners, both inside and outside. I think he's a fair umpire, but I would rate him more as a pitcher's umpire than a hitter's umpire.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys, because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Charlie Blackmon is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike one.
For most people, being down 0-1 would seem like a lot, but this guy is such a good hitter. He doesn't care going deep in the count. He's got runners on base. He has a game plan every time he comes to the plate. Let's see how this one plays out.
Working for the punch out and the offering. First and second now, one man out. Grounded back up the middle. There's Connor Falefa on to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So they get to him for a couple of hits in the inning here, but they've got nothing to show for it. Now the Rangers will get their first crack scoreless. Herman Marquez gets the start for Colorado in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at a power right-hander that can get it up there, too, mid-90s, and a great assortment of off-speed pitches. You'll know if Marquez is on early, you'll start seeing a lot of swings and misses. And if that's the case, expect him to stick around long in this one.
He'll take it to the bag himself, and the leadoff man is gone here to start the home
The
first.
left fielder, David Dahl.
So one down, no one aboard. And into bat next will be the outfielder David Dahl. First pitch on the way.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, he's digging for second. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. And he's in there at third with a one-out triple. And he will come all the way around to score. Unbelievable.
Man, I'm not sure I've ever seen a play like that before. To say that error was costly would be a big understatement. Looked like a circus act out there.
Joey Gallo started to go around, but it's a called strike, 0-1. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2. And he fouls this one off. Ready with another 0-2. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down. Here's the first pitch.
Batting fourth, the second baseman.
No balls and a strike to count.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
And now a pitch on the way. And a sinker there. Swung on and missed for out number 3. So 1 run on 1 hit, 1 error, and no one left on base. On now to the top half of inning number 2. Texas is out in front, 1-0. As we begin the second inning in Denver, here's Heidi with an update on the weather conditions.
Matt, light rain is in the forecast throughout most, if not all, of the game, but I've been told it's not expected to cause any delays. The grounds crew will just need to make an effort to keep the field as dry as possible between innings, especially the heavy traffic areas like the pitching mound and around the bases.
Yeah, Heidi, thanks. And beyond keeping the surface playable, I'm sure you guys would agree, it's avoiding the stops and starts that becomes important in games like this one.
Yeah, 100%, Matty. The biggest thing is if you're going to be out there, you want to grind with the boys. You don't want your starting pitcher having to be sat down. You don't want to have to go inside for an hour and a half, 2 hours, and then get refocused and restarted up again. Matty, you're so focused out there, you just want to compete and see the game all the way through.
Down the left field line and deep.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
And he just picked him apart in that at-bat as he's gone on 3 pitches, 1 away.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Here's Ryan McMahon now. Turned on, but it's wide of first and foul. One out, nobody on. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold, 0-2. McMahon, a California-born ball player. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. Now here's the ball hit high and deep to straightaway right field. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. The relay. And he'll settle for a single here as they whip it back in quickly.
Hey, Christmas come early for the batter right there. Down 0-2, and he gets a cookie middle cut. The pitcher's lucky he's getting this ball back.
The batter will be Sam Hilliard as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. McMahon, base runner at first with one out. Now he turns and smokes this one into deep center field. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. And they've got him hung up out there between second and third. And he'll scramble back to the bag and be there safely.
Yeah, it looked like the center fielder got a fairly good jump on this ball, but he just doesn't have enough hops to bring it in. And once it's by him, you know he was going to get at least a double.
Josh Fuentes to the plate now as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike one. Second and third here, one man out. Hit the other way out toward right field. Gallo is there, and that should be deep enough to score the run. Now the relay home, and the tag too late as he's across to tie things at one. Now it'll be Elias Diaz. He'll try to bring in that second run of the inning from third with two down. First delivery to him. Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him 0-1. Two outs here with a runner at third. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
Made him look silly with that one.
The 0-2. Softly hit out toward short. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side. Now at the plate here is Nate Lowe as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. On the run is Tapia. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Batting sixth, the third baseman.
All right, guys, so here's how the Colorado Rockies set up defensively. And let's focus our attention on shortstop Trevor Story. We get it, big-time power, but also adequate on the defensive side. Taking over after Troy Tulowitzki left couldn't be easy, and Trevor Story did a heck of a job.
Here's Brock Holt now. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. The windup and the 0-1. Sinker, and this one's over as well. 0-2 now.
I get it. He wants to see this guy's repertoire, but now he's behind in the count. Puts himself in a tough spot to hit.
The 0-2 home. Swing, and he pops him up. Fuentes in foul ground, and that's going to land foul. Swing and a ball hit on the ground. Bases are empty, one man out. Another one sent foul. The next 0-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hampson is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Up next, Ronald Guzman. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. First pitch on the way.
Hey guys, that fastball just registered 97 miles an hour. On a night like tonight where it's super cold out, if you don't get to head to that baseball right there and you get jammed, it's almost like getting stung by a pack of wasps.
1 ball, 1 strike, the count. And it's fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Rangers set down in order. Through 2, we're tied 1 apiece. At the plate now is Raimel Tapia, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Below the zone, a swing and a miss.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
This one's flared out toward left. Kiner Falefa is there, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. In now for Colorado, Garrett Hampson. Now here's the pitch. Boy, not the way he wanted to start out here. It's 0-1.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. Ton of rotation on that ball. You could almost see the red dot from up here. Nasty depth.
There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Taveras looks up. Out of here into the visitors' bullpen. So it's a solo shot to dead center, and the Rockies have now taken a 2-1 lead.
That's what I love about baseball. The pitch before, he looked absolutely foolish, but he gathered himself, stayed with the plan, and the next pitch he goes yard. Every pitch is another chance.
And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop, Trevor Story. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2. 1 out, nobody on. And rarely do you see a player of his caliber fooled that badly, but he was tied up in knots that time. 2 away now.
Every pitcher gives up home runs, some more than others, but the best ones, forget about them as soon as the next guy digs into the batter's box. He showed me a lot right there by going after the next hitter and striking him out on only 3 pitches.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now. Now a ball lined hard toward right center. And this is going to split the fairway and head out toward the rock pile for extra bases.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. Here's C.J. Cron now. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. A 2-run job for C.J. Cron as the Rockies have staked themselves to a 4-1 lead.
Wow, another long ball in the early going of this one. The second one he's allowed in just 2 2/3 innings. Might want to warm up those showers. He might be heading that way real soon if he can't keep the ball in the yard.
At the plate, Ryan McMahon.
Second baseman, Ryan
Fouled off.
McMahon.
1 for 1 with a single so far. That's lifted the other way out to left. And what an effort on the running play to end the inning. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. The Rockies are out in front 4-1. Bottom of the inning now, and next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Leody Taveras.
Hey, Matty, they need to get some offense going in this one. Getting a run back in this inning, give them a little bit of confidence that they can keep up in this game.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. One and one. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second with a punch out, 1 away.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with a strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Stepping in now, Jose Trevino. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes. 4-1's our score here in inning number 3. Fouled away. The 0-2 once more. Pitch popped up. And he'll squeeze this one for the second out. So now up steps Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Now the first pitch.
Boy, this guy's got it going on right now. He's executing everything. He should feel pretty good. He's retired 7 in a row.
The slider freezes him at the plate. A called third strike, and the inning comes to a close. 1-2-3 go the Rangers. They trail it 4-1. Now to the plate, Sam Hilliard. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Designated hitter, Sam Hilliard.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down, or he won't be out here very long.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Rounded softly down the line toward first. But this will wind up foul. Still 0-2.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you can do with that. Textbook sinker.
In now, Josh Fuentes. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Yeah, and you can take a look at his numbers here. With that one-out single, he's flirting with a little trouble here again. You'd like to see him find a way to get out of this inning and battle for another inning or so, but you also don't want him to give up a big number.
Elias Diaz the next to hit, as he'll cut on and miss it. A good slider at the knees for strike one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Going back is the right fielder. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field, and it's now a 6-1 ball game.
Man, this has been a rough one for this guy so far. That's the 3rd homer he's allowed today. He better start keeping the ball down in the strike zone, or that total might continue to rise.
So now to the plate, Raimel Tapia. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. And now the Ranger bullpen swings into action. A lefty and a right-hander are throwing down there. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. And another foul ball. Another 0-2 home. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Solak takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out. Next to hit is Garrett Hampson. He went deep last time up. First offering on its way. That's yanked into the stands. Strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. This is hit softly to third, but little trouble handling this one down there at third, as that will end the inning. But the Rockies push across 2, both coming on this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's the Rockies 6 and the Rangers 1. And now in the box, David Dahl set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
David Dahl.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss on a pitch below the knees. 1 strike.
Hey, with this big a lead, you have to just pound the zone and force this team to get aggressive in the box.
Now the pitch. Behind 0-2 now.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
And this is swung on and missed, and this fourth inning will start the same way he ended the third, with a strikeout, and there's one away.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Jeez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
So that brings up the big bat of Joey Gallo, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. The 0-1 delivery.
Yeah, this is straight survival mode. Down 0-2. The numbers are definitely not with the batter here.
And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Bases are empty, one man out. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted.
Now back, second baseman.
Next to hit, Nick Solak struck out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Strike one to start the at-bat. A ball and a strike. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. Rangers set down in order. The lead remains 5. It's 6-1. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Rockies skipper Bud Black between innings, specifically about his club's offensive output to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said they're doing an excellent job with pitch selection, meaning they're swinging at the right pitches and doing damage with them. The numbers back that up. 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet, guys.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Wes Benjamin, a 6'2" left-hander, jogs in to take over on the hill.
Number 63.
New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring forth the slugging shortstop, Trevor Story. First pitch on its way. Back up the middle. Oh, beautiful dive. He's up with it. The throw. It's there, and he's out. And that's a huge play to keep the leadoff man off base.
You know, you hear me talk about having baseball timing, having a baseball clock. That play right there showed it. Pretty play. The dive and then the ability to get back to your feet quickly and make that throw to cut him down at first.
And that'll bring in Charlie Blackmon. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. Six runs, 9 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for the Rockies so far. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit.
Hey, not an easy thing to do right there, D-Roll, with that stacked infield on the right side. To hit it through where the shift is, have to hit that in the right place at the right time.
Yeah, he found a good result right there, Dan. Pitcher actually executed right there. Got him to hit it where he wanted to. Put good barrel, good contact on that ball, and was able to find a hole.
So that'll bring up C.J. Cron. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Into center field, line drive base hit. Long throw to third. And they'll slap the tag on him here in the rundown between second and third.
The batter, number 24, second baseman, Ryan McMahon.
Into the box, Ryan McMahon. And he fouls this one off. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Oof, and it's safe to say he doesn't look all that comfortable up there. 0-2 now.
Hey, don't kid yourself. I know those were 2 bad swings, but he hits middle of the order for a reason. It only takes 1 swing.
High and deep down the left field line. Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time, and the inning is over. 1 left for Colorado. They lead it 6-1. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with the Rangers manager during the inning break about the team's offensive production to this point, and he told me he'd like to see a lot more aggressiveness in their at-bats the rest of the game. He said the problem is they're allowing themselves to fall behind in the count way too often, which is forcing them to constantly be in protect mode and swing at bad pitches. A lot of their outs have come from at-bats where they've fallen behind, so the focus going forward needs to be about being the aggressor early in the at-bats.
For the Rangers.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Nate Lowe digging in now. He'll look to light a spark under this lineup that hasn't found the scoreboard since back in the first inning.
Yeah, and for me, the story has been the starting pitching they faced. It's been very difficult to rebound and, quite frankly, dominate after getting roughed up.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Looking up is the center fielder. It's off the rocks and gone. So it's a solo shot to dead center as the lead is cut to 4. It's 6-2 now.
Ah, man, that swing right there, Dan, that had to feel good. You're facing an elite starter. You don't know if you're even going to get wood on the baseball today.
You know, and that'll rattle you a little bit. This guy's been throwing the ball great, one of the top pitchers in the game. He's not used to guys barreling him up and hitting him in the seats.
Number 16.
At the plate now, Brock Holt. A ball and no strikes. 2 runs on 2 hits, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. Pulled toward right center field. Blackmon on the move. He's there and records the first out. Stepping in once again is Ronald Guzman. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now here it comes. And a first pitch sinker is over for strike 1. Guzman stands in at an impressive 6'5", swings and throws left-handed. He's in his 3rd season as a major league player. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. 1 out, nobody on. Swing and a shot toward right center. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. Around second now and headed for third.
Wow, it looked like he was carrying a piano around the bases on that one, but somehow he makes it all the way around to third for a triple. Give credit where credit is due. Nobody in the park, including me, thought he had that in him.
At the plate, Leody Taveras. And a first pitch swing. He hits a fly ball to left center. Catch is made in medium deep left center. Here comes the runner for the plate. And it'll be a sac fly and an RBI as that'll cut this to a 3-run deficit now.
Always productive to score runs when you can. And that sacrifice fly right there drives home the 2nd run of the inning.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Jose Trevino stands in as he looks at a called strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. behind 0-2 now. Swing and a line drive. That gets down, and the inning will continue.
When it left his bat, I thought it might squirt foul, but it hugged the line and found its way into the corner. Thought it might be a little bit closer play at second, but he cruised in there with relative ease.
Stepping in now, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Now the 0-1.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
0-2 count, and the pitch. Snap throw from the catcher. And that one yanked just foul. Here he comes again, 1-2. Hit in the air down the right field line. Blackman will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. It's the Rockies 6 and the Rangers 3. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and striding forward the designated hitter, Sam Hilliard. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
I know that feeling. Played 14 years in the big leagues and still can't hit a slider.
And it's fouled away. Now another 0-2. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
First pitch on the way. No balls and 1 strike. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt. And the throw to first is there to record the second out. Elias Diaz will stand in again as we flash you back here to the 4th inning. This was a 2-run home run that was definitely one of the big blows of the ball game to this point. Now the pitch. Swinging a blooper to the right side. Right fielder coming on, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
Boy, just when you're looking for one of those shutdown innings, you get 2 quick outs, D-roll, then you give up a 2-out base hit to extend the inning.
Yeah, you show me a big league ball player that's going to give away an AB. No chance. Everybody's in there grinding every at-bat, every plate appearance. Nice job. Maybe a little 2-out lightning starting.
Into the box now, Raimel Tapia. 0-1 the count. From the belt, the pitch. Oh, he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
Oh, I love that pitch right there. Up and in, jam, sandwich.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And he chased it in the dirt. Up with it, Trevino. And that ends the inning. One hit, one left. Bottom of the sixth inning now. And standing in the outfielder, David
The
Dahl.
left fielder, David Dahl.
Michael Givens enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the sixth.
Number 60, Michael Givens.
He's set and the pitch. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. And it's 1-1. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Oh, and they pulled a string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the second time tonight.
Boy, there's the perfect pitch right there. The straight changeup. He hadn't used it yet in this at bat, and what does he do? He uses it, pulls the string, and gets the big strikeout.
Here's Joey Gallo now. Little chopper down the first baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot, time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now
that'll bring in Nick Solak. He struck out and flied out. 0 for 2 so far. Now here's the first offering.
Ball 1, no strike.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Rangers. Can't cut into that 6-3 deficit. Seventh inning ready to roll. And next to bat will be the outfielder, Garrett Hampson.
The center fielder, number 1.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Now the fastball is swung on and missed. Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. The windup and the 0-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. Ready with another 0-2. Sliced hard on the ground. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Digging in will be Trevor Story. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
He's staring a hat trick in the face right now after that swing. He has just got to find a way to zone up a little bit more. You cannot expect.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. A solo home run here off the bat of Trevor Story, as it is now 7-3. I'm sure you know it's coming after that bomb. That's right. Let's check it out on Show Track. And as the numbers come in, we see it was projected at over 450 feet. An incredible home run to watch. To the plate now, Charlie Blackmon. A bouncer to the left side, scooped up. Throw on to first will get him. Score at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now. C.J. Cron will stride in, but first we take you back to the third as you take another look here at his 2-run homer that had him rolling early on. Now here's the pitch. Fouled off. 0-1, here it comes. Now a ball ripped into deep center field. Taveras able to track it down for the third out. But add on one more as the solo shot stretches their lead even further. Get up and stretch. Home half of the 7th coming up. It's the Rockies 7 and the Rangers 3. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And here comes the first baseman, Nate Lowe. John Gray gets the call from the pen to take the ball for the home 7th.
Number 55, John Gray.
The pitch. No balls and a strike to count.
He got the fastball where he wanted and just pulled off of it.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Strike taken. Good bender on the outside there.
Hey, I couldn't tell from up here if the hitter was taking all the way or sitting fastball and just got knee buckled. Either way, that was a really good curveball right there. Move on to the next pitch, but have that in the back of your mind.
And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys on this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Standing in now, Brock Holt. Oh, and that's behind his head, and that'll get a glare. It's ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Now the 1-0. And a breaking ball runs in and gets him, and I doubt there was any intent behind that.
Wow, he's not even being subtle about it. He almost hits him with the previous pitch, and then he actually does it with the next one. Going to be interesting to see if they seek revenge at some point.
In now, Ronald Guzman, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. Individual matchup numbers against John Gray. He's 1 for 3. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2. Back up the middle. Story picks it up. Step on the bag for 1. But he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out. And now, Leody Taveras comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Guzman is off at first with 2 away. A ball and a strike.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. Comes set. Now the pitch. Slow roller out to short. He's got to hurry, and that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Starting to run out of innings here as they are unable to cut into the deficit. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. Rockies lead this one 7-3. Now at the plate, Ryan McMahon. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8.
Ryan McMahon.
Here's the pitch. Got him to reach out of the zone for that one. Strike 1.
I know it's cliche and it's tired at times, but a well-located fastball down at the knees is still the best pitch in the game.
Hit on the ground out to short. There's Connor Falefa. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Digging in next, Sam Hilliard. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. Here's a fastball now that's hit softly down the line to third. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. He'll get it into second. And he's able to get back in there at first safely.
Hey, there's a case of a jam sandwich right there. Not that bad of a pitch, but he's able to just be strong enough to loop that one into left field.
Dan, sometimes a jam sandwich tastes much better than a rocket right at somebody.
At the plate now, Josh Fuentes, as he hits one on a line to left field. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on.
I mean, there's no secret right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants up at the plate right now. They're feeling frisky. They're all pulling the trigger early, and it's working.
Josh Spores gets the call as he'll pitch with 1 gone in the top of the 8th.
Number 66. Josh Spores.
Into the box, Elias Diaz, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Comes set, and the 0-1. Goodness, 0-2 now.
Ugh, was that ugly? You could probably throw anything out there to this guy. He'd swing at the rosin bag if you throw it up there.
And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Raimel Tapia. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
When the pitcher on the mound's establishing this kind of heater, you got to come off everything else and find a way to get that bat head in the zone.
A ball and a strike to Colorado's leadoff batter. Right side. Fielded cleanly. On to first, and the Rockies fail to cash in as that ends. stepping up is Jose Trevino. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8.
The catcher.
Now a fastball. Look out as he has to duck out of harm's way there.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent, beware.
And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit.
Are you kidding me right here? The pitch goes behind him. Somebody needs to go out to this guy out on the mound and get him back in sync.
The 2-0.
3 balls, no strike.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order's coming up right behind him.
And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8th.
Now
First offering,
stop.
Isaiah Kiner-Falefa is at the plate as he looks at ball 1.
All you want is the leadoff man to get on to start a big inning, maybe get a big rally going to claw your way back into this ball game.
Trevino aboard here at first with nobody out. Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one.
Well, as a leadoff man, the team looks for you to get on base any way you can. This isn't the preferred route, at least for him, but hey, they'll take it.
And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. Oh, and look out now. Back-to-back batters hit by the pitch, and guys don't take kindly to that.
Number 13.
First offering, Joey Gallo is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. Outside at 94, 1 ball and 1 strike. Bases loaded here, nobody out. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Again, another foul ball. And this is swung on and missed, and boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
Nick Solak comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. This one's flared off to the right side, and that's in there. Base hit. 1 run is scored, and he's safe.
Not every ball's going to be hit on the screws right there. That one falls in front of the right fielder for a single. Found some green grass.
Now time is called, and a bit of a curious decision here to say the least, as we'll get a pinch runner at third here. Don't know if something's wrong or what. He's working on a 1.
Now pitching for the Rockies.
So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
That's a big strikeout there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
Looking to minimize the damage here. Brock Holt is in with 2 away as he takes a ball. 1-0.
There are a couple of points in every game that could decide winning or losing. This is one of those critical spots. Time to make some great pitches.
Swing and a liner. And he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit. And the runner from third scores as they try and work their way back into this one. That makes it 7-6 now. Delino DeShields will be summoned now to be the pinch runner. Hit in the air down the right field line. Blackman gets there for the catch, and that ends the inning. So they pick up 3. Eli White will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field. Delino DeShields is going to go ahead and stay in the ballgame and play third now. First pitch coming. Here it is. Lofted in the air out toward right center.
Number 0.
Gallo is there, one quick out to start inning number 9. Stepping in next, Trevor Story.
Yeah, Matt, and going back to that last at-bat when he hit the homer, that was a fastball that was up in the zone. This guy likes the ball up in the zone, so if I'm on the mound right now, I'm thinking try to keep the ball at the knees and below. He doesn't handle that low pitch quite as well.
Fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike 2.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
Count is 1-2 now. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone.
Regardless of the result right here, to be down 0-2 and work it back to an even count, got to feel like it's a win for the offense.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Charlie Blackmon. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Hey, if you're going to get a swing on a pitch that far in off the plate, pretty much options are wide open.
0-1, here it comes. Clearly off with his timing on that one, a swinging strike.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game, the offense better step up. Somebody's going to have to pull a trigger a little bit earlier in the count.
A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone. But I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes, and now the count is 2-2.
Full count now, 3-2.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Struck him out, so it remains a 1-run lead as they head in for their final set of swings. So they go down without a whimper here. Nothing. All set for the bottom of the 9th. And next it'll be the outfielder, Leody Taveras. Oh, and that runs in and gets him. So now the potential tying run is aboard to lead off the inning.
Wow, you never want the tying run on base, especially that way. Looked like he lost his release point and the ball ran inside until it caught him. Now we'll see if he can work around it.
Now a bunt attempt here. Throw goes to first here, so it works just as they drew it up, and now the possible tying run is in scoring position at second. Striding in is Isaiah Kiner-Falefa, trying here to plate the tying run from second. 1 ball, no strikes the count. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2.
He's going to have a talk with the umpire after this half inning, because if he's not going to get those calls, he's got to come a little bit more over the heart of the plate. And that usually means damage done.
There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Now the payoff pitch home. And he gets him to lift one high in the air and drifting out to shallow center. McMahon will have plenty of room as he makes the catch, and there's a big out number 2.
Left fielder.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Eli White is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. And it's quickly 0-2. Fans on their feet in a 1-run ball game in the last of the 9th. Texas down to their final strike in this one. Swing and a blooper down the right field line. And that's going to fall for a base hit. And that's going to plate the tying run from second as we've got ourselves a brand new ball game now.
Boy, D-Row, talk about definition of clutch coming up in the 9th and delivering a game-tying RBI base hit.
Yeah, what a huge at-bat right there. As a former offensive player, these are the moments you live for. Runners in scoring position, bottom of the 9th inning, and you're able to come through for the team. Let's see if they can continue on.
Hard hit ball to second. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. Chance to walk it off, and now here is Nick Solak. The winning run stands at second base. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0.
This is where I think you find out a lot about a pitcher's moxie. No one warming up in the pen. He's in trouble right now.
We'll have to leave it there as the play is made for the third out. So this game will not end here in the bottom of the ninth as they push across the equalizer, and we're right back where we started from. Kyle Cody takes the mound as he'll be... Jordan Sheffield will come on now and pinch run here.
Number 34, Jordan Sheffield.
We are into extra innings, and next to bat will be the first baseman, C.J. Cron.
The first baseman, C.J. Cron.
Here's the first pitch. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
This has to be a productive at-bat right here. I know you want to drive the run in and get the RBI, but you have to find a way, bare minimum, to move this runner over to third.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Pitch is way outside, and that's straight to the backstop. And he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. Some activity out in the bullpen now as a couple of left-handers begin to stir. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Hit the other way out toward right field. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? A tag, and they got him at second base to turn a double play. Into the box, Ryan McMahon. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Left fielder is on the move, and no one will track it down. Ball 1.
That's not a bad pitch right there. That two-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
Fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. And he strikes him out here for out number 3. So after a scoreless top half, they'll have a chance to win it here. So now to the plate, Nate Lowe. And he's got a chance to bring in the winning run. The question is whether they'll even pitch to him. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Hampson is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first out. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
Up next for the Rangers.
And here's the second-generation big leaguer Delino DeShields. No career at-bats for him against this particular arm in the past. A couple of lefties start to get loose now in the bullpen. And that misses 1-1. Possible game winners at second base here with 1 away. Drops 1 down here, and they'll try to beat it out. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. At the plate, Charlie Culberson. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Possible winning run just 90 feet away here. 1 away. Oh, they put the squeeze on, and he gets it down. And how do you like that? They roll the dice, the squeeze works, and it's going to end the ball game.
The final line score for
Now at the plate, here is Nick Ahmed. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
For Arizona, the shortstop, Nick Ahmed.
First pitch on its way. This is flared out towards second. And there's one down now. Next, it'll be David Peralta. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And he fouls this one off. One out, nobody on. Behind 0-2 now. Fastball just misses. That's ball one.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with. So next to bat will be Eduardo Escobar. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Now the fastball is swung on and missed. Guys, one of D-Row's former employers, the Braves, as they begin play here this afternoon. They have certainly had it going lately. Winners of 8 in a row.
Hey, thanks, Matty B. Hey, D-Row, we've got a couple of teams playing some good baseball right now. Unfortunately, a winning streak for one of these teams is going to end today, but boy, this is a great matchup here.
Yeah, I'm excited to call this one with you two guys. Definitely. The two teams playing top of their game right now. Really playing well. Both come in on winning streaks. We're going to see who's able to execute in this one.
Down the left field line and deep. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Three balls and 2 strikes to Eduardo Escobar. And we'll have the first base runner of the ball game here as that misses, and it's a 2-out walk.
Batting fourth.
So here's the cleanup hitter for Arizona, Carson Kelly. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Has a look, now the pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Coming on is Ozuna. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. So no runs here, no hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. And now the Braves will step up for their first opportunity to score. And now here is Freddie Freeman. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Braves, the first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. The 0-1 on its way. Well, guys, these Diamondbacks, as they begin play, they've been pretty much unstoppable the last couple of weeks or so. Winners of 9 straight ball games.
Matty, you have a chance to win 9 ball games in a row. All you're thinking about, first off, everything's going right. All facets of the game are coming together. Team is playing exceptionally well right now. But your eyes on that double digits. There's very few teams that rattle off a double-digit win streak throughout the course of the year. They have that opportunity today.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. He'll try again. 1-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. And it's fouled away. Bases are empty. 1 man out. 0-1 is a circle change that's over for a called strike. Try to change a pace with 2 strikes there, but it misses. 1-2. This is foul right side. Here's another 1-2. Got him.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 2 outs already on the K this inning, so he'll be looking to do better. Into the corner and slicing foul. Swing and a liner. That gets down, and the inning continues. Throw into second. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. Braves are set down 1-2-3. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. Cole Calhoun will stand in now. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Cole Calhoun.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Turned on, but it's wide of first and foul. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch.
I don't know if that was a great take or he got fooled. He's certainly trying to play it off like he knew what was coming. You could bet he'd be on alert for that curveball again.
Right side, but it's well foul. A bouncer to the left side. Throw is in time for the first out of the second.
Batting 6, the second baseman.
All right, the Atlanta Braves attack you on defense this way. And let's focus our attention on catcher Travis d'Arnaud. He's going to have to step up today and have a big game for these guys. Not known necessarily for his defensive acumen, more of a big pop guy on the offensive side. He has got to control this game.
That'll bring up Josh Van Meter. Fouled off. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Swing and a miss as he pulls the top hand over. It's 0-2. Van Meter playing here in his age 26 season. This is his second year as a major leaguer. And he misses there. 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. This is hit the other way out toward left field. After it is Acuna. He can't get there in time, and now it hops over the wall for a ground rule double.
Hey, he started the offensive production with a bang right there. That's the first hit of the game, and it's a good one, driving that ball to and over the wall for a ground rule double, and he's basically able to stroll into second base.
Next to bat will be Nick Heath as he connects on the first pitch with a fly ball to center, and that's going to fall for a base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only one away.
Batting 8, the first baseman, Pavin Smith.
That brings up Pavin Smith. Hold hard, but it's foul down the first base side. He'll come in here at 259. 1 home run and 6 RBIs. The 0-1 pitch. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball.
Big pitch coming up right here. He'd love for a ground ball or a strikeout.
And he looks at a sinker for a cold third strike, and now there are 2 gone.
Well, their chances of pushing across a run took a pretty good hit after that strikeout. It's so much tougher to score a guy from third with 2 outs instead of 1. Basically, you need a hit, or you need to get lucky with a wild pitch or a pass ball.
First things first, here's a throw over, and the runner back easily. Into the box now, Zach Gallen, as he gets a good curveball here to start the at-bat. It's strike 1. 2's all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. Hit to first. Freeman is up with it, and the 2-out threat won't pay off. The inning is over. Diamondback. Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. And signals crossed that time, so he'll step off and try again. And he'll step off. And he'll step off and try again. To short, hit hard. There is Ahmed. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
Batting 5th, the shortstop.
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. Now the first pitch. Strike taken as the curveball drops into the bottom part of the zone. Popped foul, and it looks like that's going to make it into the VIP seats. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. He might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Johan Camargo is at the plate as he watches ball 1. Hit hard but foul. The 1-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
I'm sure the boys are going to blow him up in the clubhouse for that ugly swing right here, but he has a chance to regroup, take a deep breath, take a step out of the box, and know you got a few to play with.
And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that the side is retired. Down in order go the Braves. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Top of the 3rd set to get underway, and stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Nick Ahmed.
The shortstop, Nick Ahmed.
First pitch on its way. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. High in the air down the right field line. Ozuna is under it. He's got it 1 away.
Now batting, the left fielder, David.
Next, it'll be David Peralta, struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Now a ball softly hit and fouled off to the left. Strike 1.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And rarely do you see a player of his caliber fooled that badly, but he was tied up in knots that time. 2 away now.
The third baseman.
2 down, no one on base, and that'll bring up Eduardo Escobar. There's a first pitch curveball trying to come back to the outside corner. Didn't get it that time. It's ball 1. Swing and a miss for strike 1.
Man, this pitcher is on right now. pounding the zone, attacking these hitters. He's making it look easy.
A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Here comes the 1-2. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the third strike. Now to the plate, here is Guillermo Heredia as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Here's a ball swung on and lofted in the air out toward right center. Heath is there, and he has it for the first out. So one gone for the Braves here in the third, and that'll bring up big-time RBI man Marcell Ozuna. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball, 1-0. That evens it up 1-1. And a step off. The 1-1.
2-1.
That's popped up. Here comes Peralta, and no one will get this one. Hit in the air down the right field line. And a changeup runs in on him, and he's got a duck out of the way. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch.
4 foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
Turned on, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline.
I know the fans love the souvenirs, but the battle between the pitcher and batter right here is what makes the game great.
There's ball 4. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Charlie Morton. First delivery to him, and they'll try to stay out of the double play here as he lays this one down. And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection.
The first baseman,
so the lineup flips over and digging in. Freddie Freeman 0 for 1 for him here in this one. 1-0 the count. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Calhoun has a read on it. And the inning is over. 1 left for Atlanta. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. All set for the start of the 4th. And now it'll be the catcher, Carson Kelly.
The old adage, pitching and defense have been stellar so far. They've certainly kept both offenses in check.
Now here's the pitch.
1-1.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
2-1. Now a ball hit pretty well to left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. Here now the 2-2. Hit back up the middle. Albies brings it in. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. And so after getting the ground ball with the fastball on that last pitch, that'll segue perfectly to our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And as you see there, just 1 mile an hour separating these two arms so far. 96 on one hand, 95 on the other. And he just ramps up and gears the fastball by him. 0-2.
He is in complete command out on the mound today. He's got all 4 corners locked in, and now he's raising eye levels to boot.
The 0-2 once more.
I liked that he tried to tie him up inside on that pitch, but it was a little bit of a risky situation because if you're off just a little bit, you can end up plunking a guy. That's the last thing you want to do when you've got a guy 0-2.
Here comes the 1-2. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Josh Van Meter will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Boy, this guy's got it going on right now. He's executing everything. He should feel pretty good. He's retired 7 in a row.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. And a sinker. Called strike 3 as he's rung up and the side is retired. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And that brings forward Ronald Acuna Jr.
Ronald
Hey now.
Jr.
Look out. 2-0 now.
That was a changeup, so there really wasn't any intent behind it. Looked to me like it just slipped out of his hand a little bit. That'll happen sometimes because of the grip of that straight changeup.
Got himself a 2-0 fastball there, but he couldn't connect. 2-1.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Ball 3 here as that pitch runs way up and in and backs him out of the box here. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
So up steps Ozzie Albies. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He was cut down at second attempting to stretch a base hit his first time through. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
Well, I bet the manager breathed a sigh of relief when he saw he wasn't hurt that badly. The last thing they can afford to lose is a guy like that for any length of time.
Now the first pitch. That's a strike to throw down. Is not going to get him as he swipes second. So he swipes second successfully, but you have to wonder now if that might actually end up taking the bat out of the hands of one of their better hitters.
Well, that's a good point, Matt, but I'd be a little surprised if that's the case. It's still early and the game is tied, so that would be a pretty cautious move to pitch around him here or just walk him flat out.
High and deep down the left field line. Here comes another 0-2. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Albies leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Curveball taken for a strike on the inside. Count remains at 0-2.
Hey, that's just a great mix of pitches right there, and that's what this guy's going to do if he's going to keep this team off balance.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Braves strand 1 through 4, still tied, 0-0. And back in Phoenix as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Torey Lovello about the Diamondbacks' offensive production. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Nick Heath stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1.
Hey, I can understand this batter's frustration right here. He's trying to be aggressive and get something going for his team. They are getting shut out in the 5th inning, but that's exactly why they're getting shut out. You need to keyhole and stay on the attack and make this pitcher come in the middle of the plate.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. The 1-2 is a fastball that misses. Runs up and gets this one down. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Up
next here is Haven Smith. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Rock solid performance up to this part of the ball game right now. One of the keys, 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes. And when you do that, you really make the hitter swing at the pitch you want them to swing at.
To 1-2 now. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. So here is Zach Gallen. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So 1-2-3 go the Diamondbacks. Halfway home, still no score. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the Braves' offense with their manager, Brian Snitker, during the commercial break. And he told me he feels like they're being too patient at the plate right now. He said the problem is they're allowing themselves to fall behind in the count way too often, which is forcing them to constantly be in protect mode and swing at bad pitches. A lot of their outs have come from at-bats where they've fallen behind. So the focus going forward needs to be about being the aggressor early in the at-bats.
Thank you, Heidi.
Johan
Fouled away.
Camargo.
And he misses with it, 1-1. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. Into the windup and the pitch. Fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike 2.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Johan Camargo sent packing to start the bottom of the 5th. Guillermo Heredia will stand in for the 2nd time as he watches one miss low. It's a ball and no strikes. There's the big breaking ball, and it's by him for a strike. The 1-1. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The right fielder, number 20.
2 gone now in the Atlanta half of the 5th. And that'll bring up the big RBI bat of Marcell Ozuna. In there, and it's 0-1.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
And he falls behind 0-2. Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one.
You know, with 2 outs and nobody on, that's the last thing you want to do on the mound. That really gives the opposition some hope that they can do something with this inning.
Charlie Morton is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. First with a pair of outs in the inning. A ball and a strike. 1-2 now to the Braves pitcher. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. All set for the start of the inning, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Nick Ahmed. First delivery to him. High in the air out to center field. Waiting on it is Heredia. 1 out.
Up next to the diamond.
Next up is David Peralta. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Ball 1.
Hey, I hope that call doesn't throw him off his game right here. He's been pitching one heck of a game, and I'd hate to see the umpire get in his head right now.
And this pitch is popped straight up, right around the home plate area. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
The third base.
So 2 away for the D-backs here in the 6th. And that'll bring up Eduardo Escobar. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. The windup and the 0-1. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. No runs, 2 hits, no errors so far for the Diamondbacks. And he lays off the breaking ball there as he moves ahead to 2-1. To 2-2 now.
Not too many guys taking the mound today with this good a split. Look at the downward action on that thing. It's falling off the table.
Cutter, and it doesn't make it back. 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. Inside as he nearly got him, and it's ball 4.
Well, they've been unable to get to this guy, so they'll take base runners any way they can get him. At the very least, you make him work from the stretch and add to his pitch total.
First pitch of the AB now. Carson Kelly is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. Now the 1-0. And he fouls this one off. Fly ball out toward left center field. Acuna on the move. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. 1 left for Arizona. Still no score. Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. Will try to get things started for the Braves in their half of the 6th.
The first baseman, Freddie.
Now here's the pitch.
Freeman.
And he takes a cold strike. 0-1.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
A ball and a strike now to the Atlanta leadoff man. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And there's 1 away.
Now back, left fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr.
Acuna digs in now. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Now here's the pitch. Ball 1.
Hey, this one's tied late in the game. As a pitcher right now, you just can't lay a cookie in there. 1-0.
Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. No runs, just one hit, and no errors so far for Atlanta. 1-2.
1-2.
Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Standing in now, Ozzie Albies. As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. Last time up, he was hit by a pitch. Albies with a 1-1 count now. Now he'll step off. Swinging a soft liner. Over to first, and that retires the side. Braves are set down 1-2-3. We are still scoreless. So now here is Cole Calhoun. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
First pitch on the way. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That could be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
You never want to take the aggression away from a ball player, but in this situation, I'd like to see the leadoff guy try and work the count a little bit more, especially when his pitcher's missing like he is.
And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game. Up next for Arizona, Josh Van Meter. He went down looking in his last trip to the plate. Fastball on the first pitch, and it's taken for strike 1.
Hey, it's always key getting early strikes in the count. This guy's been awesome at it so far. More than 70% of his first pitches have been in the strike zone.
Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far. Next to dig in, Nick Heath. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Hit back toward the mound. That's through, and he's now 2 for 3 in this one.
And they keep the inning alive with a base hit, but you can see that's only the 3rd hit he's given up the entire game, so he's still in total control out there.
To the plate now, Haven Smith. Yes, he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Line towards center field. In there, a base hit.
Hey, they say in this game you better have a short memory. Well, that's obviously the case with this batter. He came into that 3rd at bat after getting his ticket punched twice and was able to get a single.
In now, Zach Gallen. He swings and sends it in the air to right center field. And the inning will end as they're unable to cash in with 2 outs. Diamondbacks strand a pair, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. So here's the cleanup hitter, Travis d'Arnaud. He's grounded out and struck out in his 2 trips to the plate. First offering. And he takes ball one.
That's the ball. 1-0.
To first. He's right there. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
The batter, number 7.
Now at the plate is Dansby Swanson. No hits to this point. 0-1 the count.
He wants that changeup back right there. Great arm action on that changeup. Hitter was just a smidge out in front.
Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. And it's fouled away. He struck him out the 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
That was a big strikeout there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to. And that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
Looked like the curveball slipped out that time.
Really high curveball right there. Struggling with the release point. That's the key to the curveball. Figuring out.
Swing and a high fly ball out to left field. And he gets there, makes the running play, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Braves. Still no score. Back to the top spot in the Arizona lineup now, and stepping in, Nick Ahmed. He's gone hitless in this one, Dan, and he's not alone.
No, he's not, Matt. This lineup has had no answer for their opponent on the mound so far.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Curveball. Swing and a miss, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Something that stood out to me in this game is the lineup's lack of a solid plan at the plate. It seems like way too many guys are chasing pitches out of the zone and trying to hit pitchers like that one down and away. There's no success in that.
So next to hit is David Peralta. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Acuna's there for it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting.
So the next to bat will be Eduardo Escobar. It was a walk in his last trip. And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike 1.
Hey, not too often we see this hitter come outside his game plan, outside the zone, but that pitch was just so tempting.
Behind 0-2 now. No balls, 2 strikes. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. Nothing across here this half. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. And we still have no score. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And up next will be Guillermo Heredia.
The center fielder.
Hanging changeup laid off for a ball.
Heredia.
Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
2-1 the count. Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. He's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ball game. Here's the first pitch to him.
Just flat out froze him there. Nothing too deceptive about that four-seam fastball, so I think he wasn't expecting it at all.
Just missing here, 2-0. 3-0 now.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
3-1 the count now. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. Now the 3-2 pitch. Hits the top of the zone. He struck him out looking.
Not too often you see an at-bat go from 3-0 to a strikeout, so that's a pretty good job on the mound right there. Kind of nice that he got a free strike on the 3-0 take, but he still had to put it in the zone.
Pablo Sandoval is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1.
We're moving right along into this one. This guy's continuing to pitch well, which is a little bit of a surprise because his first pitch strike ratio is still under 60%.
And he's going to add to the total. 14 punch-outs now as that ends the inning. Braves are set down 1-2-3. We are still scoreless. Grant Dayton will be on the mound to start the 9th inning, and his job will be keeping the ballgame tied until the bottom half. So stepping in is Carson Kelly. Flew out last time up. Hit in the air down the right field line. Set to deliver the 0-1. High in the air and deep to straightaway left. Looking up Acuna. It's out of here, and they've taken the lead in the 9th. Santa Maria. A solo shot here to left as they've taken a 1-run lead.
Hey, with one swing of the bat, that closer better get ready. He's going to be doing some work in the bottom half of this inning.
Up next to the diamond, the right fielder.
So now to the plate, Cole Calhoun, as he'll swing and lift a fly ball to right center. There to handle it is Ozuna, and there's one away. The Braves are into their bullpen now as there are the final numbers for their starter. Great day's work any way you look at it.
Well, this is one of those as a pitcher where you don't get rewarded for pitching well. He threw the ball great in this one. Didn't get much run support. He's in line for the loss, and he deserves a much better fate. He threw the ball pretty well in this one.
Into the box, Josh Van Meter. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. 0-1 count and the pitch. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2. Now it looks like the Braves are going to get a lefty up and throwing in their bullpen. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. The next 0-2. Grounded to the right. Albies picks it up. And there are 2 away now. And stepping in, Nick Heath. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. He's set. Here it comes. Hit weakly back to the mound. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done as the side is retired. But the D-backs tack on, courtesy of this solo home run. Last chance coming up here for the Braves. It's now 1-0 Arizona. So next up will be Freddie Freeman. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count. And even though he's had some success against this guy in the ballgame, he still knows he's a very dangerous opponent. He won't want to fall behind him any further.
2 balls and a strike to Freeman. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Hey, throwing the ball great up until this point. Don't want to allow a leadoff walk. Needs to just focus in on his mechanics right here.
Now the 3-2 pitch. A bouncer up the middle. And that's through into center field, so the tying run's aboard to kick off the inning.
You take a look at the numbers up to this point, you see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
Snap throw to third. De Los Santos on at first. Nobody out. In there. Now the throw. Is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw.
Number 36.
The 1-2. Here's a huge swing by Acuna and a drive to deep left. Gone! Santa Maria. Game over. It's a two-run shot to straightaway left, and none bigger than that one as this ball game is over.
Well, they say better late than never, and that's obviously something that he takes to heart as he puts a charge in one for a walk-off homer. Got to be the best feeling in all of baseball.
Pitching and defense game 2-1 the final score this afternoon. The Atlanta Braves came through when it mattered in the ninth on the way to the win. Grant Dayton claims the win out of the pen, his first. Zach Gallen takes the loss despite striking out 14 batters. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, make your way. Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Colorado Rockies and the Baltimore Orioles. It's interleague baseball on MLB Network. Now to the plate, Raimel Tapia. He will lead this one off today. And the pitch. Popped up. And he'll put this one away for the first out of the inning. So now into the box is Garrett Hampson.
Number 1.
One out, nobody on. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down. Next to stand in is Trevor Story. His career numbers against this pitcher, just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Lifted down the line in left. And Hayes will make the catch. This side is retired. Into the box, Cedric Mullins. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here now the 2-2. And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning. Now into the box, Trey Mancini.
The first baseman, Trey Mancini.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Oh, and look out now. Back-to-back batters hit by the pitch, and guys don't take kindly to that.
The right fielder,
Anthony Santander, the next to bat.
Santander.
Fouled off.
Well, the key for him on the mound is to keep the ball down. Certainly, hollow of the knee or lower. Sinker changeup guy, if he's going to succeed against this lineup.
This ball gets down. Let's see if they try to score. Mullins rounds third and is digging for the plate.
Batting fourth, the designated hitter,
At the plate, Ryan Mountcastle. And the fastball sails on him, and that's to the backstop. And he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there. So now 2 men in scoring position. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position.
And while we talked, that pitch got away and ended up hitting him. So he'll head down to first on the hit by pitch.
batting fifth.
Ready now for Baltimore, Rio Ruiz. And the Orioles looking for more here in this game's opening frame. In now for the O's, Michael Franco. Given the situation, he's got an opportunity to break this game wide open. In tight. Look out. That one sends him to the deck. It's ball 3. Oh, and he nails his 3rd consecutive batter. Get him out of here. Now to bat, Freddie Galvis. Another first inning RBI opportunity for him here. And he hits another guy. 4 in a row. That's weak. Austin Hayes the next to bat. He represents the 8th man to bat here in the first with 4 runs already on the board. And 5 straight. This guy's a real sweetheart.
Batting next, the catcher, Pedro Severino. Our final line score this afternoon.